Stadium in Kansas City. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Chiefs will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that takes them to 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, run! Hey, kill!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. That's taken at the 15. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. This certainly is going to help field position. 26 on the run back. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First and 10 from the 41. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He lobs it deep middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Yellow! Inting!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Kill!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love throwing our first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run Pacheco, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Right. Yellow. Right side.
Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. Let's get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
We're at 23. 30 left.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, go. 11.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be second down. Now Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go. Let's go. Go. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face second down.
Brett on the red. 11. Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Sink right.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Ready up.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey. Sink right open. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
11, Agate.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Attack, attack! Fire down these two, fire down these two. Hey, rip blitz, rip blitz. Right.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Jaguars dealing with 2nd and 13.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Pass complete, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 41. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
23. 30 left.
They are throwing it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying the right side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Easy.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Fall down these two. Fall down these two.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
13, have it. Hey, easy. Route.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
On red.
From the 32. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Red on red.
Lawrence throwing here. Finds a man right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
11. Go, let's go. 11.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
15. Yellow. 15, 15. Hero, 15. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yellow. 15, 15. Watch out.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. This is hauled in by Ingram. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yellow. Watch out.
On first down, they'll run. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs stretch their lead on the final play of the third. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
A give right side, here's Bigsby. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
24.
A tight end in motion now.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Rip, 23. Hut. Silver.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
13, Luke. Luke, hey, go, go. Go, go.
Etienne again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, I'm gun.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy. Route. Street. Here we go.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, kill.
Working quickly here.
Hey, kill.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 from the 41.
On red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hurt. Red.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey. Hey. Eleven.
They're going play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Hey, Sink right. Sink right, open.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs about to be just one win away from an undefeated regular season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. We give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
15. Yellow. Right side.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun. Hey, rip lift. Go side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. 13, Luke. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Lisa 24. 11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun. Sink right. Here we go.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down carry for Pacheco. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now.